A chord chart is basically where you have a song that's broken down into the lyrics and the chord progression. So the way it looks, you're gonna see maybe your verse first, and then below that the chorus, and then if there's a second verse or a bridge, and all of the lyrics of the song are going to be printed out. And then you'll see chord symbols above certain words. Now, today I want to talk to you about how to read a chord chart, and then we're actually going to try one out. This is a very helpful tool in putting chords together to actually play a real song. Whenever you're playing a chord progression, your chords are usually going to be on a specific beat if it's just a practice chord progression, but if you're playing a song, you may have chord changes in different places. So whenever you're looking at a chord chart, here is a helpful hint. Your chord symbols are going to typically be above the word that the singer's singing at the time that chord needs to change. So if you look through a chord chart, you're going to notice that the chord symbols aren't always spaced evenly. You may have a chord at the very beginning on the first word, and then you'll have nothing for a while through that maybe first line of the verse, and then you'll get down to the second line of the verse, and then halfway through it you'll see another chord symbol. And basically this is telling you that the timing of that chord change is near that word. Now, a common thing that happens though once you start reading chord charts is that you take those chords being above that word as fact, and a lot of times that chord is just going to be in the ballpark. So don't be thrown by that. Really use your ear. Now, the chord should not be 2 lines away from where the change happens, but a lot of times you'll have a series of words, and if the singer is singing a little bit quickly during that part, that chord change may not be above the exact word on the chart, but it's going to be in the general ballpark. So what you're going to do as you're playing along, you're going to use the tools that we've talked about so far. You're going to have your chord going on your right hand, have either a single note or an octave going on the left hand. You want to make sure to always use your pedal, and to use your pedal in the proper places. Remember, you want to lift and press again when you're making those chord changes. Now, a chord chart is not going to tell you to do all of these things, so these are things that you will know just based on the fact that you know how to play chord progressions. So today I want to show you a chord chart, and I've also attached the chord chart to the piece that we're working on today. The song is Some Nights by Fun, and this one is actually recorded in the key of C. So we're going to take a look at the chords that are used in this song, and I want you to watch your screen because I'm going to have the chart up there for you, and we're also going to listen to the song. So follow along with the chord chart and see if you can hear where these chord changes are. So let's go to the song. So hopefully that helped you to see how chord charts are used in practical application and how you can use the chords that you've already learned in songs that are out there right now. So just a quick breakdown of that, your chords that you're using for that are C, and then they're going up to F, back down to C, up to F, back down to C, and then to the G chord, and then back to C, then F, C, and you can see as you follow along where it's supposed to be in relation to the vocal there. So for this, I'm gonna play it with the track this time so you can see how if you were playing the piano along with a track, how that would go. And I'm going to follow along with that chord chart. So this time I want you to listen to the piano part and listen to the song and follow along with the chord chart. So that's how it sounds when you add the chords that you're playing on the chord chart to the actual song. So notice that your timing is different on some of the chord changes, but if you just follow along with the chart, it gives you a really good indication of where those chord changes are going to happen. And it always helps to be familiar with the song as well. So have fun learning Some Nights.